How we doing, racers? I am double checking. I've had a couple issues lately where the live feed is not going out, so I'm trying to double check YouTube. Okay, looks like it's working. Yeah, my roulette ticket this week didn't actually post. So I do it live because I've tried doing it as a pre-recorded thing. It just feels fake, even though I tried to not look while opening things, but it feels fake. It feels forced. I don't like it. And I had it lose one of my races too, so it's been kind of sketchy. Oh, it feels really, I feel really tall on this. Hold on. Okay, that's, I guess, better. Yep. So I don't like the forced feeling, but I don't want to lose the broadcast either. We're probably, yeah, we're definitely only going to get one lap out of this. Looking at some of the forums, it looks like this race starts out wet, so I might put on intermediates after this lap. You know how the internet can be. If there's anything people don't agree with, it explodes out there. But if you do enjoy the roulette tickets, we got another K series motor from the Honda, which I needed one, so it's good. I think I got another motor as well. I can't remember, but it was a pretty good week. The K series motor can go into the early Integra Type R and the Gen 1, or not Gen 1, but the first Type R Civic. It's not the first generation of the Civic, but it's an early Civic hatchback. I think it's an EK, don't quote me on that. But those 90s cars, it's a 90s Integra and a 90s Civic that get it. It gets in the Honda Beat and the Fiat, not the Fiat, the Abarth 500. So don't buy the Fiat version. They're cheap. You can buy it. Buy them both. I bought it by accident. Can't even tell the difference in price. But I already have everything built up. If you end up with one of those K20 motors, throw it in the Honda Beat. I use it for variety on grinding the Tokyo 600. And I want to put an update out there on how to run that race, because it's kind of changed since 1.31. But with the update coming out tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on your perspective, I figured I'd hold off and see if anything changes and maybe save you guys some time. If everything changes, and it's a wasted video. I've been spending a little bit of time out here on Le Mans, so I'm hoping that I can actually run this race pretty aggressively. I do enjoy it. And the good thing about this track is it's a good grinding track, and it also, it's in that 700 category. It's not like the Tokyo race, where the Tokyo race is difficult, so I think it's the hardest race in the game that you're going to be repeating. It's fun, I enjoy it, but I use two cars. I use the Beat and I use the Cappuccino, and that's it. I don't like the wall ride methods that are out there. I did it for a while with the, what is that car? Oh god, I use that car way too much to be blanking on it. the Alpine race car. I think it's the A220. Great car. We're not going to make this track or this lap anyway, but it's a great car. It was a glitch car, but you could actually drive it, which was nice. I just don't have it in me to wall ride. But if the physics of the game stays the same and they don't change the tire wear or anything like that, I'm going to be releasing a new video on how to get clean Tokyo 600 races. I was frustrated with the update when it first came out, but I actually like it more now because now there's you gotta play strategically. So it's not about getting into first real quick. It's not about that type of thing. Like, I'm looking for bubbles. I'm actually driving the car completely different, and there are times when I refuse to pass even if I can, just because I don't want to end up getting rear-ended. God, I love this car. I was debating on running this with the McLaren. This is actually based on the McLaren F1 race car. Oh boy, there we go. When it pulls you out of VR, it's so aggressive. We didn't do that well. Where are we at? We're down in 10th. That's fine. Okay, so we need to swap tires because I'm pretty sure that's going to help us out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. No big deal. But yeah, this car's actually built. They came out with it in competition of the McLaren F1 and the I don't know exactly what the Porsche. In here they have a version of it. They have the street version. That's that long name. If you translate it from German, it's street version. But it's based on that. Like, they barely changed. I think they ended up buying a McLaren and stripping it to figure out how it was put together, and then just copied. But this car ended up dominating for a few years. And it was a homologation style race, so they ended up just basically giving out some race cars to people. I mean, for purchase, but if you had the money, it was a good place to put your money. The track is dry so far. A lot of tire smoke. So I definitely didn't read the complaints online correctly. Maybe that rain cloud's coming in. But at the moment, we are making our way backwards. This car is so flat and long. It looks like a big car, but it's actually pretty tiny. And a lot of people went off there. Got a little nudge from the back. It's funny, when I see the footage, it looks like there are switches up here, but it's just the reflection of the switches below there, which makes sense in the VR headset. Like, you can see that they're not up there, but I've seen my own replays with this car, and it looks like there's switches on the top of the, basically on the roof. Dude, I don't even know what I missed there. Okay. That is a cool livery. Oh. Oh man, I thought we were supposed to get rain. Oh, and I'm missing, I don't know what I'm missing here. I'm missing staying on the track. This car does throw me off by having no rear view mirror. It's just kind of like an indication of the age of it. Like most of the newer cars, when they have the engine basically dominating the back end there, they will have a camera and an LCD display over here so you can actually see what's behind you. I mean, here you're stuck with just the mirrors on the left and right pillar mirrors. Granted, it's a problem I'd be okay with. She's bucking. Even this little rain cloud isn't worth the tires. Let's see if we can avoid penalties this lap. A little close there. The pack is just walking away. We're gonna end up in dead last here. That might give me a penalty right there. So this race was lost before it even started. I do wish the game had a way to kind of check the weather before you started the race. That being said, I'm enjoying driving this thing. If you guys haven't picked this car up, I mean, it's worth it. This is one of my favorite big purchases in the game. So we're just going through the motions at this point. He might have had a penalty in front of us. It looked like he slowed down. All right. We're on that final approach. No rain at all. Completely the wrong strategy. So not a very good presentation tonight, but at least it's actually going out, which is it's a plus compared to some of our previous videos. I don't exactly know what's going on with that. I don't know if it's just an internet issue or a PlayStation issue or a YouTube issue or what it is, but it has happened 3 times now, which I'm not particularly happy with. Looks like our best lap was right around 4 minutes. It's got a 1 second penalty. That's just is from cutting lines and carrying it in. But 13th, not good. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and sorry it wasn't a better presentation. We definitely went out there with the wrong tire choice. But you guys have a great night, and we will we'll be trying to run through some of the update information tomorrow to see what the new cars are and how they feel. I'm not too excited about the open wheel cars because I mean there's not really a place for them. They may be adding some of that. I've used a little bit of the open wheel vehicles on some of these higher end races that are coming out recently, but they don't have good payouts, so I don't use them often. And then the XJ220 looks like a nice car, and the new Mercedes. I mean, it is what it is. It's a lot of the Brand Central stuff I haven't really touched yet, just because I'm trying to build up all the legendary cars. So we'll see how exciting this update is. But in the meantime, you guys have a great night.